Okay, let's look at percent proportion. In a percent proportion, one ratio compares a part of a quantity to the whole. And the other one shows the equivalent percent as a fraction written over the whole of a percent, which is 100. So depending on the wording of the problem, you may find the following two formulas beneficial in setting up your proportion. One trick is knowing is over of will equal a percent over 100. Or you'll see part of a whole is equal to a percent over 100. Okay? Let's do the right side because we've been doing the left side a lot. What percent of 75 is 80? Again, we want is over of. Excuse me. Okay. I'm going to set that to a percentage over 100. Okay. So again, cross multiply. Excuse me. And divide. X equals 106.666 repeating. Okay. And it's a percent, so I would like to see a percent sign. Okay. Excuse me. Number 4. Find 8.5% of, so of goes on bottom. We're looking for the part. We're given the percent. We have to put it over 100. Okay, so I'm going to get 100x equals 1,360. X equals 13.6. Okay, so 13.6 is 8.5% of 160. Number 6, 86% of what number? So I know 86 is a percent. We're looking for what number is, that goes on top, 77.4. Okay, so we've played around with moving our x around. Let's keep going. Cross multiply. And divide. Okay, so 77.4 is 86% of 90. 52 is what percent of 125? Okay, so 125. Oh, didn't put the x. X equals 41.6%. Okay, so you always do need to read, is it asking for a percent or a quantity or a value? If it's saying percent, don't forget to put the percent. What is 64%? Again, 64 is a percent. It goes over 100. We don't know what the is, but we know what of is. Okay, so we get 100x equals 5120. X equals 51.2. That is a quantity, no percent. Okay, let's just look at the next one. 103.2 is 48%, that's over 100, of what number? Well, again, when I cross multiply and divide, I get 215. Okay, so now let's look at some word problems. Okay, let's look at number 13. A book collector has 425 books, 56% of which were published prior to 1900. How many books were published prior to 1900? Okay, so this is a percent. We have 56 over 100. We have a total. We're looking for part. He has 425 books, so that is a whole. We're looking for 56%, which is a part. And that's how we set up that. Okay, so cross multiply. And divide. Okay, so 238 books were published prior to 1900. Number 14, 12 of the 28 dogs. So 28 is a total. 12 is a portion of that 28. They are purebred. What percent? So we're looking for percent, which is always over 100, of the dogs are purebred. So we're going to cross multiply and divide. Okay, it's about 42.8%. Okay. Number 15, Bethany uses 8% of her weekly paycheck. So that is a percent over 100. If she spent $34.2 on gas, so that is not her whole paycheck, that's only 8%. So that is a part. We need to find the total, the whole. Okay, so we're going to cross multiply and divide. What am I writing? X equals, it's money, so I'm going to put a dollar sign, $426.50. Number 16, in Key West, Florida, it is sunny 75% of the days, so 75 is out of 100. How many days would you expect it to be sunny in the month of October? Okay, so we have to know that October has 31 days. Okay? And we're trying to figure out what is 75% of those 31 days. So cross multiply and divide. X is, it says round to the nearest day. We can't have part of a day, so we have to round down because a quarter is a lot less than a dollar. So it's 23 days. Okay. Last two problems. On the high school football team, 62.5%, that's over 100, of the players are juniors and seniors. If there are 11 juniors and 19 seniors on the team, so again, that's a portion. So 19 plus 11 is 30. Find the total. So I know X is on bottom. Okay, so I'm going to get 62.5X equals 3,000. X equals 48 players total. Jenna found that 15%, again, it's over 100, of the Skittles were purple. If there were 60 Skittles, that's the total in the bag, how many were not purple? Okay, so there's several ways we can go about this. We can just figure out how many were purple, okay? So you cross multiply. X equals 9. Or purple. So if there were 60 total, 60 minus 9 is 51 Skittles not purple. Okay, the other thing you could have done, and I'll set it up, you could have done the 85% over 100 because only 15% were, so that means 85% were not purple. So that was your other route you could have taken.